Hello Libra, this is your reading for the next 7 days. I'm going to start with your energy, and I've also done your external energy this week, which is how I'll do all the weekly readings, just for a wee change. I've got to tell you Libra, as much as your energy looks fantastic, as does your external energy, everything else on the table seems to be a complete opposite to that. It is quite bizarre. I don't know if someone is disassociating or is rising above any troubles in their life here. Let's just see. I might develop as I go on, but it feels weird. It feels weird in that these are beautiful cards. The Lizard Spirit, which is dream the world into being, and the Dove Spirit is about being peace. The Lizard Spirit is great. It can speak about kind of a week where you might just want to give into your imagination. You might want to just, close your eyes and dream away. It's, manifesting, law of attraction. It's taking steps towards your dreams, and as you dream and visualize, those steps that you need to take become clearer. And the Dove Spirit is about peace and compassion. It can be about agreeing to disagree. That may be where we are going with this reading, sort of rising above it here. It's been almost kind of like generous of heart and spirit, but honestly I'm just really struggling to see that in terms of this here. Now your external energy is a starfish and a hummingbird. Beautiful energy yet again. I've just had this for Aquarius, so it might be an Aquarian you're dealing with. This is basically speaking about regeneration and pleasure and relaxation, and the hummingbird is about being very present, focusing on what is there in front of you, not searching for anything, knowing that what you require and what you desire is literally here and now. It's what you have. So honestly, those energies look incredible. Now I will say the hummingbird spirit to me does speak about messages from beyond, so for some of you that may well resonate. And as I say, I'm kind of struggling to see anything else here that in any way relates to where your energy is this week. So you've got the Five of Cups in your energy with the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups in reverse here. Queen of Cups is possibly your energy. It may be a mother for a figure. And Queen of Cups, when she's in reverse, can be emotionally overwhelmed. She can be emotionally needy. She can be our emotions can be incredibly fluctuating. I'm actually seeing coming through here, there's some sort of mediation with the archetype of the mediator. And this could be someone who's negotiating with an ulterior motive or some sort of hidden agenda here. There's like a long-standing argument here, and I feel that someone is trying to make an apology with the Page of Cups, that the Queen of Cups has got her back turned to. The Page of Cups could be a friend, a sibling, a peer. It can sometimes be a young boy or a young girl. It's usually someone under the age of 30. But there seems to be an apology being made for sadness that's being caused with the Five of Cups here. There is a reach out to try and maybe draw someone back into the fold, possibly in connection with a family relationship here. And as much as your energy is really lovely, maybe where you find your peace is not engaging in this, not accepting this apology. I don't know what's gone down between you here, but the Page of Cups is someone who's coming through, is very sweet, very sincere, has got a very, humble, honest apology or emotional message that someone seems to be turning their back on. There is disappointment here, and there has been like a long-standing argument with someone close to you, probably a family member, if not maybe a child. But I just don't think you're prepared to listen, quite honestly. Now we are in the 5th house, which can suggest children as well, but it can be romance or flirtation. It's a very easy breezy house. We've got Cancer, which relates to the mother, and we do have the Queen of Cups, who can be the mother, and we've got the Sun. Now your external energy, which again looks great, it's got the Four of Swords, the Page of Wands reverse, and the Two of Pentacles here. So the Four of Swords is a card of retreat. I'm actually saying that there might be kind of some bad news here, Libra. The Nine of Swords is a difficult card, and it can be like something you hear on the grapevine, maybe not from the horse's mouth, so to speak, because the Two of Diamonds speaks about a little birdie told me. But there could be a financial partnership in focus this week, or joint finances in focus. This may be someone that you share resources with, if you like. The Four of Swords with the Nine of Spades speaks of, you know, it can literally be a funeral or a coffin, or it's something that kind of needs to end. So you might have like a rift with someone and it kind of needs to end. Something needs to be sort of put to bed here. But I'm seeing that it's very up and down, basically, with the Two of Pentacles here. There's almost like an attempt to sort of salvage something. Maybe a business partnership, trying to make some sort of agreement or a treaty or an alliance. There feels like there is an attempt here, and it may well come to fruition that, you know, it's about bygones be bygones, really. Putting something to rest. I don't know what's going to come off. I really don't, because I've got the Five of Spades here, which is about illness and sickness, and it's a card of, you know, regret and grief coming right back here. So your energies may be very similar. And it is also the card of divorce. So there's some sort, I mean, I just feel that there's maybe an attempt here. I don't know if someone's reaching out to you or you're reaching out to them and you want to sort of bury the hatchet. There's been a long-standing grievance here. And maybe about someone's passing, you know, if it is a family matter. I don't know specifically what. It's maybe about, you know, if it's a sibling thing, sibling kind of rivalry. It's like, you know, who takes care of mum or who takes care of dad, or I did this and you never did that. It may be something like that here. So I you know, it's just the weirdest reading, Libra. Ultimately it's saying that your energy and your external energy is really good, but everything else looks incredibly complicated here, and I just feel there is a desire to let bygones be bygones. And I don't know if the Queen of Cups is up for that. Somebody is not prepared to hear an apology, or maybe have a discussion about it. Libra. Libra. Tell me more about the mediation with the Queen of Cups for Libra. Six of Cups in reverse. There is some sort of sourness here, maybe between, again, yourself and a sibling, or, you know, a child or someone from your past. Someone just kind of wants to move on from that. But it might be like, you know, you're able to sort of, you know, bury the hatchet, you know, agree to disagree, so to speak, and then just, you know, make your exit, move to a place of peace. With the Six of Wands here, that would certainly bring in some success ultimately. I don't see, like, you know, a beautiful coming together here. I mean, I'd like to think there would be, because as I say, your spirit animals are almost kind of suggesting that, asking you, you know, this person to be like really focused and appreciative of what they have, not to look outside themselves, you know, to work with what they have. They can, you know, regenerate things. And over here, you're dreaming of peace, basically. That's what you're trying to bring into your life. So if that is something that is presented to you, or that's something you're able to create with someone else, that is pretty much the advice of the week for you, Libra. Just tell me about this Page of Wands in reverse for Libra. Yep, Queen of Cups again. Queen of Cups here in reverse with the long-standing argument. Someone's trying to mediate, bring things or smooth things over. And there might be someone who's just not willing to hear it. So there's children, there's siblings, there's a grievance from the past. What's the outcome for Libra for this week? What would be the outcome of this? Yeah, I mean, honestly, it is on the table. This is the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Cups. So I don't know if money might be in the mix here, Libra. I'm not really seeing a lot of that, to be honest. But the Six of Pentacles is about making things equal, making things fair. It can be a gift, an offer of generosity, kindness, for maybe pain that's been caused, or a betrayal that has occurred or is perceived to have occurred. I feel there is an attempt here to smooth things over. Libra's advice, please, for the week. What advice can you offer my Libra, lizard and dove this week? What advice can you offer Libra? I'm seeing the trader here. He's very much the Six of Coins. This is about making things equal. This is about everyone pitching in the same level of effort. It's about a proper exchange of energy in a healthy way. Advice for Libra. Oh, got a flyer. The ego, see things from a higher perspective. So this is a case of somebody's ego is in the way. Someone is, you know, operating from their ego first and foremost. It's not being prepared to see someone else's perspective. Not being able to, you know, imagine walking in someone else's shoes, having to, you know, make the decisions they've made with their set of circumstances here. This is about, you know, wanting to be right rather than wanting peace. So someone needs to get their ego out of the way. Yeah. The air guardian, shift your perception. Both cards of air, both your cards, basically saying you need to look at things from a different perspective and you need to look at everyone's point of view. Let's have a look at what the air says. There you go. Change the way you think and you will change your whole reality. The air guardian represents the angels of the air element. Traditionally, air is all about thoughts, thinking, and everything that's happening in the mind. So these angels can help you to overcome any thoughts you have that come back to haunt you from the past and to see the world more clearly. They are guiding you to change the way you think about certain situations that could be standing between you and your greatness. When this card arises, it's an opportunity to learn about the way of thinking, your way of thinking. You're being guided to recognize that not all you see is exactly the way you see it. Sometimes the mind can play games and sometimes our perceptions can be wrong. If you are being challenged or feel that there's a lack of clarity and direction in your life at the moment, there's a good chance the way you're thinking or what you're focusing on has a lot to do with it. You are being guided to open your eyes and mind and go beyond any limits you've set for yourself and recognize that the way you see the world is how you experience the world. Opportunities are moving in your direction, but they will only open up for you if you are ready to do the internal work to support them. So someone needs to back down out of their ego, because there is an opportunity here to smooth a long-standing grievance issue over with a child or a sibling or a partner. I feel it's a sibling or a child. And just, you know, have the conversation and don't fire on in there and don't try and score points and don't look for the win. Just have the conversation. Be the bigger person. Right, Libra, bye for now.